city to city and town to town, hearing those engine pistons pound. People in houses wherever I go, picker by like a picture show. This mighty steamer I'm proud to steer from place to place, year to year. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. From New York City to Santa Fe, San Francisco and St. John Bay, Kansas City to Abilene, Buffalo and New Orleans, Louisville to Kalamazoo, Jackson Hole and Tippecanoe. Burlington to Sacramento, Baton Rouge and Amarillo, East St. Louis to Charleston, Birmingham and Galveston, Baltimore to Omaha, Chattanooga to Wichita. City to city and town to town, hearing those engine pistons pound. People in houses wherever I go, picker by like a picture show. This mighty steamer I'm proud to steer from place to place, year to year. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. What do you do with a tanker car? What do you do with a tanker car? What do you do with a tanker car? Early in the morning, you fill it up and travel far. You fill it up and travel far. You fill it up and travel far. That's what you do with a tanker car. What do you do with a railway crane? What do you do with a railway crane? What do you do with a railway crane so early in the morning? You help load things onto the train. You help load things onto the train. You help load things onto the train. That's what you do with a railway crane. What do you do with a railway switch? What do you do with a railway switch? What do you do with the railway switch early in the morning? You let trains off so they can unhitch. You let trains off so they can unhitch. You let trains off so they can unhitch. That's what you do with a railway switch. What does he do, the engineer? What does he do, the engineer? What does he do, the engineer, so early in the morning? He's the one that has to steer. He's the one that has to steer. He's the one that has to steer. That's what he does, the engineer. Look out, there's a dinosaur on the loose. He just took a bite out of my caboose. They must have stopped for a little snack. Now they're eating everything on the railroad track. It's something strange, I must confess. They look like something straight out of Loch Ness. Now they're back for a long vacation and munching away at my railway station. Like a scene right out of a picture show, like when Godzilla ate Tokyo. They haven't eaten for a million years. Has anyone seen my engineer? Look, there's one 10 stories tall. I don't think this is a social call. There's one more just as big as a crane. Don't ask me how, I can't explain. It's a picture right out of a history book. Standing there, just as big as a bus, is a big T-Rex and a Stegosaurus. They're eating a station house brick by brick and using railroad ties for toothpicks. Perhaps for dessert they'll eat some freight, or maybe a bridge or a signal gate. I know it doesn't seem quite right. I'd better have the doctor check my eyesight. Now they're headed for the water tower for a drink. Hey, I thought these guys were extinct. Well, that was then and this is now. They must have found their way back somehow. I don't know what we will do. There'll be nothing left when they are through. Let out a roar when the conductor shouted, "All aboard!" Wait a minute, I think I see now. It's all becoming clear to me. They're not just here to have some lunch. It's something more, I have a hunch. That's when I started to realize that all they wanted is a little ride. They climbed on board and off they went, riding along so calm and content. I'd never seen nothing so bizarre as a dinosaur on a railroad car. Now, you don't need a fancy PhD to figure out this little mystery. The moral of the story is we're all the same. We all want to ride on a choo-choo train. That sound of that clickety-clack as they travel along down the railroad track, with the little boxcars being pulled in back and that little puff of smoke coming out the stack. I love toy trains. I love toy trains. I love the way they look and the way they sound, stopping at the stations in every town. I love the way they travel all around and round. That's the reason I love toy trains. I love to hear the sound of that clickety-clack as they travel along down the railroad track, with the little boxcars being pulled in back. That's the reason I love toy trains.